welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Apologies I'm late. I literally just wolfed dinner down this evening. Got straight from work at 7, straight back out to the shop. We need some stuff for our room that we are just decorating. Straight back, cook dinner, eat dinner, run up the stairs, and here I am. So thank you for bearing with me. My name is Heather Thomas, the Songbird Stamper, an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator from Fareham in the United Kingdom. And yeah, it's a Thursday evening and I'm here live with you. I've got nothing in front of me, so it's looking a little bit bare and boring, but I'm going to be doing an unboxing video. And I've literally just brought the boxes upstairs. I have no idea even if the right things are in the box, but we shall see. Hello, Mandy. Good evening. Nice to see you. Hello, Alfie. Who is your nan? Can I remember you? I know an Alfie. I don't know Alfie's surname. And hello, Katie. Nice to see you this evening. So I shall get unboxing. Literally, I'm cutting the straps. Hello, Cindy. Hey, Joanna. Nice to see you this evening. Yeah, I know Sandy, but that's not Sandy's surname. I don't want to give Sandy's surname out on camera in case she doesn't want it to be. Hey, Claire. Hopefully the others can see something. Hey, Louisa. Do you know what? I got back from holiday last Friday, and I honestly don't think I've stopped. I did nothing on Friday, actually. Hello, Carol. Lovely to see you. Well, I've opened the right box first. I got one boring box and one exciting box. One box is just full of cardstock and envelopes and things like that, and one is full of brand new exciting products, which I can't wait to show you. And then I was at Beaver Camp on Sunday last week, so I went for the day. I didn't go for the whole time because I'm not fully trained yet, so they didn't want us there kind of all the time, something to do with the rules and the regs. I honestly, I do, Mandy. It was quite a relaxing holiday, actually, but still, you always need a holiday to get over a holiday, don't you? And then Sunday was Beaver Camp, and then straight back into work, 12-hour shifts Monday through today. And then that's me done. I've got more catalogues. I'm doing a craft fair in a couple of weeks. In December. I've got sparkly gold twine, which I'm super excited. I have nothing prepared for today. I was going to, but you know what? Honestly, the week has just got away with me. I've got some papers. And some bits and bobs. So I shall show you what I've got, shall I? I bought myself an apron. You go back to work on Monday from vacation also. Oh, yeah, seems the lozenges work week. Oh, bless you. Yeah, I've been on the lozenges this week. Just honestly, today I feel like I've come down with something. I'm holding out hope that I'm just tired and that I'll be okay because I've got a class tomorrow. And I really would like to do it. But obviously, if I'm not well, I don't want to pass any bugs on. But I'm hoping a good night's sleep. Look, I got myself a little Stampin' Up apron. I thought when I do the craft fairs, this might be quite good. I'm sure I had something in mind when I bought it. But I thought maybe for the craft fairs, a little bit of branding never goes amiss. So I've got one of those. I've never had one. Okay, paper-wise, what have I got here? Oh, some brushed silver and gold foil. Christmas time. I know, Mandy, this looks amazing. It looks, I'm going to get it out of the pack in a minute. It looks so sparkly, doesn't it? So this is quite a lot of the new online exclusives. So for those who don't know, online exclusives are products that you can buy in any way through a demonstrator, same way as normal, in person or online, but you just won't find them in a catalogue. That's all. Oh, this is cool. So I don't know if you can see it's grooved. Can you see that? So it's got some texture to it, which is really nice. And it's more of I'm going to say it's more of a yellowy gold. Depends what light you look at it in, but it's more of a yellowy gold. The bonus is you get 6 sheets in each pack. So you've got 3 golds and you've got 3 silvers there. So I've got a few packs of that because obviously coming up to Christmas, you can never have too much foil. I think to have them all in one pack and good to go. They're a little, I would say maybe a little bit thinner than the other foil, but they're absolutely fine. Mostly we use silver for mats and layers and die cutting. So I think it'd be perfect. Cindy, I hope your week back at work is uneventful and you haven't got too much catching up. I'm really lucky with my job. There isn't much kind of catching up to do, which is brilliant because it's being done while I'm away. Someone else actually steps in and does our role with somebody there 24/7. So look what's underneath. Look at it. I love the otter paper. I was so enamored. So this is just Pool Party 12x12 cardstock. Okay, so this is part of the scrapbooking line that is just kind of we're introducing slowly but surely in Stampin' Up. For those who aren't aware, there was a company called Close to My Heart, who was a big scrapbooking company in the Pacific and the States, I think. And sadly, their owner, she had no family, kind of, it wasn't a family business. And the owner was just kind of, you know what, I think I'm done. And really, really interestingly, she had talks with our CEO, so Sarah Douglas, a short while before she was looking to step down, and they built quite a nice relationship. This is a two-toned cardstock. It's thinner. It's much thinner than our cardstock. It's bendy. It's in between our cardstock and our DSP. But it's for scrapbooking, and the idea is that you've got multiple sheets of the same colour, so that if you want to work with a certain paper, like this one's got a lot of Pool Party in it, or if you're doing a class or something, then you can have a good number. A lot of scrapbookers were saying, I hate buying packs where I only get 2 sheets in. So I bought that one. So yeah, Close to My Heart closed down, and we took on a lot of their demonstrators. It was an agreement that was made between the 2 CEOs of the company. Like I said, had a good relationship going, and it was really lovely to be able to welcome them into the Stampin' Up family, because as we know, it's more about community, isn't it? Stampin' Up is so much about community and not just about craft products. It's getting to meet other people. It's getting to build friendships and connections, build a team. I absolutely love it. I didn't really have an awful lot of friends before I found Stampin' Up. I thought I was the only crazy, certainly from my age group, I thought I was the only crazy young crafter. I was in 30 odd at the time. And it was really, really nice to meet a whole nother bunch of people who got as excited, genuinely excited over paper and pens and stationery and craft supplies as I was. And it's been really, really lovely to build friendships. And then to build a team and watch friendships grow within the team. I think that's just one of the best things. So yeah, I'm absolutely loving it. So this paper is called Otterly Adorable, I think it is. Well, that's what I'm calling it anyway. Otterly Adorable. And it is all about the otters. So we've got this gorgeous sheet here. I'm thinking, I may or may not have shown, I'm sure I've shown on here. I haven't got it to hand. I built did a lovely memory book for my brother. They're not on YouTube. They don't watch me. But it's for when it's for a special event. I won't say it yet because it's not my news to share. But a special event in the family, let's just say. And I did them a mini album so that they can store the pictures. You might be able to guess, but it's not for me to say. And then this is so cute. Look at this one here. And the little fishies swimming past. I know which side I would choose. Let's be honest. But it would make a really lovely album. Or I'll show you the stamp set as well, because it will do cards. Really nice cards. But I think albums, for me, that's going to be gorgeous for. Back for this one, this is Pebbles. So it's all lots of stones. Who else is in love with the otters? Yay or nay for the otters? It's a bit like, oh, what am I going to do with it? I don't really know what I'm going to do with it. Once you can see a purpose, these are they're so cute. Look at that as well. I love the back of that one. That one I might struggle more to see which one I'm going to use. This one is just like an earthy texture. And then you've got these gorgeous designs. So this will fussy cut out really, really nicely. And I love that. Again, gorgeous. Yay to the otters, Joanna. Yes. Yes, I'm glad I've got another person in my Yay to the Otters club. They're so much fun. Can't wait to see what I'm going to do with those. So these are online exclusives. Like I say, they're available to customers in November. So we as demonstrators, another perk of being a demonstrator is that you get to pre-order from catalogues and the online exclusives. It's amazing. So we get kind of early access to it. So we can build all the samples. Not a fan, but you're in the minority. That's okay, Mandy. We can't be a fan of everything. I love this one. We're cute together. That's such a good sentiment. You are utterly amazing and love you lots. And then some images, which you can colour in. I love a bit of colouring in, you know me. So yeah, you get pre-order and then customers, I think it's like the 3rd or the 4th of November. These will be available to purchase. Like I say, just have a look online on the website and you just go to online exclusives. It should be fairly straightforward. But if ever anybody has any snags and you'd like to buy something from me, just give me a shout. Drop me a comment. I've missed loads of comments on YouTube recently, but I've been more than happy to help. So you've got a lovely tree trunk here, and you've got some fern dies. You've got, this is the sea. This is like ripples and waves. And then you've got the fishies, and then you've got pebbles. And then you've got the ones that coordinate with the dies, with the stamps here. Oh, otters are your favourite animal, so yay for otters. Yeah, they're fab. They look fun. And then this was the twine, Mandy. So, you know, if you're getting the twine, you might as well get the sweet, huh? Maybe not. So that is the twine that goes with the utterly adorable sweet. Hello, Claire. You managed to find our picture. It's so beautiful. Look at that. And then it's like a cord. It's not as thin as a twine, but this is going to tie absolutely beautiful bow. Oh, look, I think I'm just tired. I can't even remember how to tie a bow like this. What I was wanting to check was, does it grip? Because sometimes these kind of twines, yeah, exactly. You love the twine. Maybe you need the sweet. You know, it all coordinates. So I wanted to make sure it kind of holds its bow, and it does. So once you've got a glue dot on there and stuck it on your project, you'll be fine. Some cord doesn't hold the bow. Ah, he loves otters too. So good for his birthday card. Hint, hint. I know I must try. I've got to remember. It's rapidly approaching, isn't it? The twins' birthday. Hello, Shaz. How are you doing this evening? Yeah, this is pretty, Cindy. This twine. I only ordered one roll of it. I think I made a mistake. Now it won't hold. It's not going to hold. It doesn't bounce. Like, it's not going crazy, but it's not holding back on its roll anymore. So keep your bag and pop it back in your bag, and then if it tries to explode, it will be secured. Craft fairs and Warsash. I'm doing one down there. It's a little pub. So yeah, never done one down there before. I'm looking to maybe trying to include one more event into my lineup. I know, which is crazy, because last year I said maybe I need to lose one, but you know, I like to be crazy every now and again. We've also got the Happy Hibiscus. Now, I don't know where my phone is, so I don't normally do this, but I am going to show you on my phone. I'll probably do it like off screen. See if I can find something using this bundle, because it was just so gorgeous. I think I put it in my team Facebook chat, because we have a bit of a Facebook chat between us. Sometimes it's busier than other times. Sometimes it can be a bit crazy, the chat. But if I look back, I might be able to see Gail Ellis. So there's a demonstrator called Gail Ellis, and she's amazing. Like, if you haven't ever checked Gail out, she's not in the UK, but she creates some absolutely stunning stuff. Here it is. This is what, I hope you can see this. Come on, YouTube. Look at those using this suite. She may have brought in a couple of things from elsewhere, but isn't that stunning? She's like watercolored, and I was sold. I'm not going to lie. I, like you, get inspired by other demos. She had me. So this is the Happy Hibiscus suite. So you look at the flowers and you think, yeah, okay, we've had flowers before. Some really nice sentiments. Love the texture there. But it's how the whole lot works together is what kind of got me. There's an embossing folder. It's a hybrid set. It's an embossing folder and a die set. So this is the die. This is the embossing folder, and that is stunning. Now that is going to I know the word I'm looking for. It's going to emboss. This artwork is also only at 75%, so these are bigger. Oh, Paul. Hello, Paul. She does. She's an absolutely incredible demonstrator, Gay Lillis. She has a lot to answer for. She's responsible for a lot. So can you see this stamp set? So it's much bigger than you saw it in the pack. And they come on 3, so you don't need to stamp these ones separately. It's all set on the same stamp set. And so it's joined together so that you can stamp it, and then you're going to pop it in this embossing folder. Can you see how I'm... Oh, do you know, I don't even think I've ever seen a hibiscus, Joanna. So you pop it in the embossing folder so that those line up with those. I might show you, if we've got time at the end, I might do a little bit of this one because it'd be good for you to see. So you stamp it and then you put it in the embossing folder with the die, and then it'll cut and emboss at the same time. Can you hear my voice? I think I've got it. I think I've got a sore throat. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going on. Am I getting ill or am I really tired? So this is the die set. Oh, look, that's gorgeous. Yeah, so Gail's brought in some other dies from elsewhere, surely. Look at these little flowers. We might have to a play with this one if we've got time. Look at the little flowers where they've got the score lines in. They're going to help you create kind of shaped flowers, which we don't normally have. Normally when we do our flowers, they're one piece of flat card, so it kind of bends and ripples. But that's already got the score lines in there, so it's going to help. You've never used an emboss and cut. Cindy, I will do it. We'll do it at the end of this because I haven't got anything to make today. But I will show you how to use an cut and emboss. It's brilliant. And you literally take this die out and it kind of fits in a groove. You have to find the groove and it just goes around like that. But obviously you want the cutting side down. Like I said, I'll show you at the end. So I kind of find it I find it backwards. I kind of find it like that way, but with cutting plate down. Flip the die over and then put my stamped image on top, and you just use it because it's see-through to line it up. But yeah, we'll do that at the end, I think. It'll be easier to show. And then you've got these two. I love these. These are a fab size and shape. And look at those leaves. Yeah, really, really nice die set, that one. I must say, I bought it because of what I saw Gail Ellis do. But I didn't actually look too closely at the dies. But they are great. If I'd just seen the stamp set on its own, I don't actually think I'd have gone for it because I've got lots of flowers. But the way it all coordinates together, and that's what we love about Stampin' Up, isn't it? For those that weren't aware as well, there's actually a join offer on at the moment. So, and if you join, you get to order these early online exclusives early. So if you were to join in October, you can get these products and you get £160 worth of product for £99. So that's a huge amount of product for just £99. Free shipping, straight to you, no commitments, never have to do any demonstrations. If you want to, then, you know, we've got a few in our team who do. We've got some really happy crafters who just come for the fun and stamp, or we've got some business builders as well. So loads of options. But yeah, ask me how, or there's a join link in this description in the video below. Does the folder not have a groove to slot the die in? Yeah. It probably does, Katie. It's just the way I do it is different. So it kind of sits like that. It's not quite as pronounced, but it does. It just sits in like that. I don't know why. I find it easier to do it this way. You know me, Katie. Katie's my friend. I'm a bit backwards in life. If there's a hard way to do something, it's generally me that will find it. But, you know, I'm unique. So yes, it does have a groove. It does sit in there like that. And we'll do that in a minute. Okay, what else have we got? I've got the Umbrella Days. Now, again, I wasn't going to get peer pressure. I wasn't going to get this. Yeah, you need the groove. Yeah, no, it definitely has a groove. You're good. I was not going to get this. And then some guys in my team were like, oh, it's so cute. I love it. And I was like, oh, okay, I'll get it. And look at those raindrops. And it's the font. I absolutely love the font and the words. You are the umbrella to my rainy days. The storm will end and the sun will shine again. That is a fantastic one for kind of more sympathy. I'm thinking of you. And be brave. So really nice sentiments to go with that set, I think. Umbrella Days you'll be getting. Yes. This is a fab one. It's a photopolymer stamp set. So it's red rubber. Brilliant, brilliant quality. I love those. They're really, really good for art journaling as well. If you art journal, these kind of things. And then our dies. Look at the dog as well. How cute is that? So cute. So these are the dies that come with it. And again, I quite like it because it's not just cut out dies. You've got an umbrella here, which is separate to the umbrellas. You've got a pair of welly boots. This does it overlap? I don't think it does. Oh, it does actually. It looks like it might overlap the welly boots on there. So you could do those like a pattern paper, cut them out and then give her some polka dot welly boots. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Little flowers, which are really cute. A grass die. Everybody needs that. Oh, Katie, bless you. Yeah, I can only imagine. I probably know a fraction of what's going on for you at the moment, and I'm sure it is feeling really difficult. But that is so true. I think sometimes we forget when we're in the middle of a kind of difficult period. They do end, and the sun will shine again. It's just really difficult to see. And then these are some of the most beautiful clouds I've ever seen in Stampin' Up. They're not like cartoony ones. These are like real clouds. And then you've got the cutout ones and this little pair of boots as well. I think that overlays onto there. Isn't that sweet? And then a puddle or two, I think. Just going to have a drink because, like I said, my throat's feeling quite strange tonight. So that one isn't part of a suite. That's a standalone. It's a standalone. Do you know what? I put my order in really late for these because I was away on holiday. By the time I got back from holiday, the kit sale, because there's 30% off kits at the moment, meant that the kits that I wanted to get were not available still. So this is brilliant. So crafted with you in mind, you've got 2 sizes of Stampin' Up copyright stamps in there. So if anyone's selling your cards, then you need to be able to put the copyright stamp on the back. That's part of it. Stampin' Up Angel policy. They will let you do anything with their kind of stamps, selling them wise, as long as you're not mass producing using machinery and you've got that stamp on the back. And it says, sharing what I love and loving what I do. Happiness inside, handcrafted by, and just to brighten your day. So I thought that was cute. Just because you know it will all come out in the wash doesn't mean it's not a vicious cycle right now. 100%, Katie. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes it doesn't matter that you know. You're just still in it, aren't you? Oh, these. Mandy, I forgot. Part of this Otter Suite. Look at those. Let me get them out of the pack. These are like the Pebble Gems. I knew there was something else, but I couldn't quite think what it was. These are like the Pebble Gems. Oh, look at them. Oh, I love them. Yep. I don't know what I'm going to do with them apart from maybe sit here and stroke them and look at them. I know. Oh, wow. Yeah, they are gorgeous. And they're all iridescent. So you get purples and greens and blues. And you've got all sorts in here. So you've got the different colours, different tones. Yep, no worries, Claire. Well, I'll let you know as well. I've said to my group, I'll see how I feel when I wake up in the morning. The alarm is set early for 6:30 because it takes me a while to get ready for class, but I'll see how I'm feeling. They're gorgeous. Absolutely. I can't wait to use that suite, actually. Impulse purchase mainly by the twine and those. So, but I'll show you what I do. I'll show you what I make. So the next suite is minus paper at the moment because it's out of stock, sadly. It's coming in soon, so I plan on getting it. But it's the Hearts of Elegance. Now, this is another one that I think you might change your mind when you see the dies. You might not even need the stamp set. So we've got flowers and a cute little heart here. I love these kind of things where you've got it's almost like the embossed. Lovely font here with the love you. Be mine, sending lots of love to from XOXO. Happy Valentine's Day. My heart belongs to you. One of the things that Stampin' Up have done this time round is they're going to bring out this main suite for Valentine's in the online exclusives. So we're not getting it just kind of over Christmas and then we're almost straight into Valentine's early February. So it's really nice to see that done a little bit earlier this year to give us more time to work, I think. But it's these dies. And it's the paper. So the paper is called Marbled Elegance. It's so pretty. It's like red and pink and marbled with foiled gold. It's gorgeous. But this is a really nice heart die set. So if you don't have any heart dies in your stash at the moment, even if you have, this would be a good one to get. So you've got this one here with the lovely stitching. Pretty shiny things. We all like pretty shiny things. I loved how, did you see in my Songbird's Nest Facebook group? If you're not a member, head on over there and join. I showed a picture today of my UPS. And once my UPS had been delivered on the notification, and it was all kind of confetti going off. Once it said, your parcel has been delivered. And you've got these three, they're not kind of interlinking, as in they're not, what's the word I'm thinking of? Someone help me out. They're not kind of equidistant apart. I can think of a hard word, but not the easy one. But they all are the same kind of style. So they'll all work together. Layering. They're not layering dies, is what I was thinking of. You could layer them, but they're not layering dies. And you've got a little stitched one in the middle. And then you've got these that cut out your images. The heart will be cut out by this one here. Your leaves and your flower. And your big heart die here. And then this one. With a bit of kind of stitching. I think they're going to poke holes. Not nesting. Yeah, that's a good word for it as well, Katie. Yeah. So I was really sold on those. I've seen a couple of the samples that they'd made with those. And I was like, yeah, I haven't actually got any Stampin' Up heart. I think I had some in the past years ago. I haven't had heart dies for a while, I think. So they're good for me. And then you get some gems, heart foiled. They're like really flat, these ones. So these would be great for posting. Small ones and big ones. And then this one is the gold foil, which I did get 2 packets of. Excuse me. Where's the end? There it is. So really, really nice gold twine. Loving that. That again is going to apply a beautiful bow. It's really, that's a really nice kind of weight as well. Actually, it's not corded like the other one. And the other gold one we had is quite thick. It's kind of really unruly. This is just a little bit. You know you can straighten twine out. So if it tends to go all curly, if you just take your 2 fingers and run your fingers over the twine a couple of times, it will flatten that curl out. It just gets curly because it's been on the end of the roll. Can you see the difference? There's the bit I've flattened, and then there's the bit that's all curly. You've still not found the end of your red and white reindeer twine. Bring it tomorrow if class is on, Katie, and I'll give you a hand finding it. No real tips, I'm afraid. Like the end of sellotape, just I wish you good luck. Sometimes it's obvious and sometimes it's really not. I should do this the other way around, really, and then it would tie. There we go. Tie a nice little twine bow. So it holds really nicely. Gotta love a bit of twine, eh? So I'm going to put both mine in one packet, I think. We get to buy 2 of the consumables early, which is lovely because it means I can do a little bit in classes with the new products. And then with that suite, with the paper that's not quite here yet, you also get these cute treat bags. I wanted to see what these were like. I'm terrible at reading sizes on anything. This is an instance of really, really not obvious. Yeah, sometimes it's really difficult. So these are little treat bags. They're quite big, actually. Yeah, you get quite a lot in there. And then you can seal it however you choose to. You could fold down the top even, just fold down that whole top. Or you could put some little binder clips. I've got somewhere in my drawer. These I got from, these are, some of them are the magnetic ones that I got with a kit that Stampin' Up did. And then some of them are just these little mini bulldog clips. So sometimes that's quite nice just on the top of a gift bag to give it a closure, certainly when we're working with gold. And when I watched the video from Stampin' Up about this suite, I might post that into the Facebook group as well, actually, if it's a public video, which I think it is. So yeah, do come on over and join us in that group. They're designed to work with the hearts, she said. So is it like the largest heart? Yeah. So the largest, oh no, the largest heart just fits on there. Was it this one? Now there's a reason this has got not open. The reason this is not an open die. I'm butchering my die set. And she said you can even cut a window. I can't remember how they did it though, to be honest. I'll try and find the video and post it. And you cut the window out of the bag, which I thought was really clever. So I'll put that all back. Nowhere near as neatly as it came out. Okay. And then you get these cute little ones. I love these. These are so sweet. But still, like a really good size. You could definitely get a few chockies in there and then just give them a nice little decorate. I might make some of these for work, actually. Everyone's really struggling a little. We're really short-staffed and not able to recruit at work. I work for a public sector, and it's quite a challenge. So I might make some little treats and take them into work, buy them some chocolate. That'd be quite nice, wouldn't it? I don't normally do that kind of thing, but yeah, I think I might. And that is about that. I got envelopes, but they're probably not quite as interesting for you to see. I got 2 bags of the treat bags, 2 packets of the treat bags. I'm just going to open up my other box and see if there's anything in there that's exciting. I think it's genuinely just a lot of cardstock. Oh no, I bought this one. This is the Reindeer Memories. So I've been doing a bit more scrapbooking recently. You might have seen this. So this is becoming more of a show and tell, isn't it? This is a scrapbook page I made of our holiday recently. So you've got all the leaves. The light's not great on there. We've got all the little leaves and some journaling and some some sequins and some stickers. Oh, you've treated yourself to the glass mat. I love the glass mat, Mandy. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And then a nice big sentiment here. So this is what I was going to show you. Sometimes it's really, really nice to have a big sentiment when you're doing journaling and memory keeping. So I popped that in my basket. Let me put this away safely. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing a little bit of scrapbooking. I'm not sure how I'm going to run the classes yet, so I haven't quite got there. That's next week's job to think about. And then this one is really good. So when, where, what. And then you've just got a little date thing here, and you've got some sentiment kind of little banner thingies. So yeah, I thought I'd throw that in and see. Yeah, has it arrived yet? Is it in use, Mandy? And then this is not for me. This is for somebody else, but I can show you there. And I don't think, I won't. I'll do it really carefully. This is the Hang and Ornament stamp set and die. Oh, thank you, Mandy. Yeah, absolutely. Do you know what? And I made the page before we'd even gone on holiday. I did it backwards and decided I would take the photos and make the photos fit the page, which was really fun to do. So this cute little die set that goes around here and picks these ornaments up. And you can make little cute ornaments for the front of your card or front of little gifts or anything. So yeah, that's for a customer of mine. So I hope she doesn't mind that I've taken the liberty to show you that one. It's not something I purchased. I can't purchase it all, sadly. But yes, and I'm going to try and do much more scrapbooking. I've got various albums on the go for various different things, but just to do a kind of double page spread every now and again for something that we've gone and done, I think that would be really nice. A lovely memory, like you say. Oh, and then this is totally not interesting at all. But with the pool party cardstock that I showed you earlier, I also got some of this White Willow cardstock. Oh, I probably don't even need to open it, do I? Let's be honest. So it's white 12 by 12 cardstock. I did have to check it was all there for her, Katie. Yes, I know she won't mind, I'm sure. But yeah, so I've got some white cardstock so I can do white backgrounds as well. Okay. And okay, lovely to see you this evening. Thank you for hopping on our live. I've just done an unboxing. I have finished, but I'm going to demonstrate a little bit. We're not going to make anything much. I'm not feeling great, and I'm going to go and have a rest after this. But I was like, well, I'm going to come up to my craft room anyway, so I might as well jump on and show you all what I've got. So this here is the Happy Hibiscus. Happy Hibiscus, available as an online exclusive. And only for demonstrator pre-order at the moment. I'm just opening my sweeties. I haven't got many left, but I'm just going to have a little sweetie. And yeah, so if you join to be a demonstrator in October, there's a great promotion, £160 worth of product for £99, and you get to order the new stuff now as well, if you wanted to. If not, it's available, I think, the 3rd or 4th of November. So let me grab a block, because we need to stamp, we need to die cut, and we need to emboss. So this is the big thing as well. Like, never be put off by the front of your cases. And just look here, it says 75%. And it's a 2-step. So you know you're going to be having bigger stamps than what the box looks like. So I'm going to grab this one. Now you can colour these in, or you can stamp them. They're like a 2-step. With ones like this, I tend to just throw them on the right way up, Heather. Throw them on my desk and let them fall naturally. If I put it on the block, there's a risk that I can kind of bend it out of alignment. So I just let it fall on my desk, and then I pick it up from my desk. And then we will grab some memento. Because what do you reckon? Am I going to colour them, or am I going to stamp them? What do you reckon? So this is a 2-step. Actually, I'm not going to use that memento. I'm going to use this one instead. So with new stamps, new photopolymer stamps, every now and again, you need to grab yourself a sheet of paper, cardstock, whatever you want. I tend to use paper. Now, if I stamp that, you might find it's a little bit blotchy. The reason for it is where the photopolymer has been made in the factory, sometimes it can have a little bit of a kind of film on top of it. So I then just take my piece of paper and just squiggle it. I'm pushing down, squiggling back and forth, and I'm getting some of that kind of residue off. And I'll stamp it a few times, and by the end, you're going to have a really nice stamp to work with. These aren't photopolymer, are they? They're actually acrylic. Yeah. So that is even better. My ink does need refilling, but that's a much cleaner image around the edge. So I'm just going to show you how to re-ink a pad as well while here. So I've got a gift card, an unused gift card. If you don't have one of these, you know, you can just go to any shop where they're all hanging on the wall, and you can normally just take one, because there's nothing on them until you actually put the money on at the till. And then hang on, you'll have to just bear with me 2 seconds, because it's in my craft box outside ready for class. I always keep a memento in my little stash box for class. So I'm just going to drip on some ink. Can you see just a few drops here and there? It's not too bad, this one. And then just use my card to massage that ink in and spread it around. And obviously clean that off afterwards. Or put it somewhere like that. And then you grab your piece, grab your thing, and then that will be nicely inked up. Then we can grab some cardstock, which I'm hoping I've got to hand. Okay. I'm going to stamp that down. And then we've got a lovely image. Really, really crisp. Really, really clean. So now what you can do is you can either take your other stamps. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this one, I think. And you can infill, so they'll just stamp directly over. So you just literally pick it up with a block. I don't know why my camera is so far forward on my desk today. I'm having to constantly lean forward, so apologies if I'm off screen a little bit. So this one, just pick up, put your ink down. This would be amazing with the Dauber technique. I'm going to show you a mix of things. Yes, let's do it. So grab your stamp, grab a couple of colours of ink pads. So I'm thinking Melon Mambo and Pumpkin Pie. I mean, Joanna, you said you've got hibiscus. What colour are they? I have no idea what these flowers are. Grab some Daubers. Yours is pink. Oh, perfect. I chose the Melon Mambo, so that's good. I'm on the right lines. Now, what we're going to do is grab your 2 inks. I'm going to put orange on the inside and pink on the outside. Oh, have you struggled? Oh, Louisa, good. Okay, well, not good that you struggled, but good that I'm showing you. So if you grab a Dauber, grab your scrap paper again. I like having a little pad of scrap paper to my side when I craft because I find it really useful. So grab your Dauber, take the worst of the ink off if you want to, just see what's going on. And then you can put that onto your stamp, like in the middle. I love this technique. I haven't done this one for a while. Grab your second Dauber. Hibiscus are beautiful. You had a blue. Oh, okay. Mandy had a pink one. I might have to get well, I'm a bit nervous after my... Did you all hear about my last incident with the flowers I bought? I am not kidding you. 60 quid I spent on it. I might need to have primed this stamp first, like I just showed you all, but we'll give it a go. 60 quid I spent on flowers, and the slugs ate every single last bit of it. And then I'm just going back in with that lighter colour one and just blending the area out. Can you see how the ink is slightly pooling on the top of the stamp? And I'm not getting the nicest effect when I stamp. So let's just prime that one. So I've stamped it and I'm just going to rub it back and forth on that paper. Take that film off. It's like if you ever bought a new raincoat and the wet just beads on top of it, just sits on top. It's because it's got a coating on the top. So we're just aiming to get rid of that coating a little bit so that we can stamp a bit nicer. Yeah, so that's nicer. It means that the acrylic or the photopolymer or whatever these are made of, I think it's acrylic, just it doesn't take the ink in at first. You just want it to kind of delve into the stamp a little bit. You're always going to get more of a bit more of a watercolored look with this, but I think it's beautiful. Okay, and then we're going to stamp onto our thing. Can you see? I want you to be able to see. Apologies. Which makes it difficult for me to line up, but that's okay. I can do it. Feeling confident. There we go. So I probably personally wouldn't have chosen a memento background, if I'm honest. I thought I was going to colour them all in. So I'll colour this one in, because obviously you need memento if you're going to colour in with the Stampin' Blends. So let's grab those as well. I've brought the same colours, so I've got the same colours here. So I'm going to go with Pumpkin Pie. I'm just really kind of, again, you can't see, can you? Just really, really loosely kind of colour these. This is not going to be my finest colouring. If you've done any of my colouring courses, which I'm thinking of running, I am running it. I've advertised it, but not very well. I've put dates in the diary. Later on this year, I'm going to be running a colouring course. So there's so much going on. So that was the light pumpkin pie. This is the dark pumpkin pie. And I'm colouring kind of backwards. If you've done in my colouring course, you're like, why is she doing the light in there and the dark out there? And it's because I'm going to merge these two colours together. But you'll know that actually colouring can take quite a while. It's to to kind of get it, you have to spend a bit of time with your colouring to get it a really nice blend, longer than people think sometimes. And then a little bit dark on that outside. Again, totally backwards. Normally I would put the dark at the inside of the flower, and then I'm going to go over this with the light of each colour just to blend it in. They are lovely. They're really, really nice images, these ones. I don't know what colour I want. I think I want pumpkin pie on these. So I'm just going to go on the overlap. So this is where the flower has just kind of, the petals have just curled over. So some really loose colouring. And then we're going to go over that with the light just to blend that in together. You can leave it loose if you wanted, actually. It does look good. It looks quite nice loose. I'll just give it a helping hand. And then the light of these as well, just on the tips there. Blend all that in. Don't look too closely at my colouring. Blending colours is quite a challenge. Some colours blend nicer than others. I want it to get that gradient. I love flowers that have got that kind of mixed gradient in them. Are hibiscus on bushes? That is a great question. So do you see what I mean? I think the memento looks better when you colour it in. I'm not convinced I would have chosen that. I probably would have chosen a dark pink. Maybe. You know I'm going to try it, don't you? I might have chosen a berry burst. Or even just the melon mambo. And see where we've gone with that. Okay, so there's our two images. I have no idea the answer to your question, Cindy. Absolutely not a clue. Okay, so this is our image, and this is our die, and our embossing folder. Okay, so you've got your stamped images, you've got your embossing folder, and you've got your die. So, in case you missed it, there's two ways to do this. You're looking anywhere in here. It's quite difficult to see at first, but you're looking for the area that has one big flower, one medium flower, one little flower. And so I can see it here, one big, one medium, one little. Depends which way you find this easier to do. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that actually? It's hard, isn't it? One big, one medium, one little. Now you take your thing, your die, and where it's indented, so this is indented, and this is protruding out. Hi Cindy, they are shrubs, and my blue one is, oh wow. Oh, I like a shrub. I might have to have a look at those then. Okay, and you're looking, you just move it around until it kind of slots in place. And it's kind of settled in there. If you try and put it up this way around, you just never make it match because it's a mirror image at that point. So if you want to find the groove, just pop it in, cutting side up on the indented side. Or you can do it the other way around and go cutting side down on the protruding side. Yours is 6 foot tall, Joanna. Do you know what? I might have a hibiscus in my garden. We've got a massive shrub with flowers on it. I might have to have a look. I don't think it is. Surely I would know. And so you've got your cutting side down. All right. But you've got one extra step when you do this, which is to close the die and spin it round and then open it. And it just falls in that groove for you. So whichever way you find easier, entirely up to you. Now, I'm just going to trim this down purely because the overlap is going to stick over the thing. So just trim your image down. And then you're going to try and marry up the big image, the medium image, and the little image with the big, medium, and little. Okay. So I'm just going to pop it in for now. I'm going to close that up. And then I'm going to spin it round. And then again, how you choose to do this, there's varying ways. And you just kind of, is this what the bit you were struggling with, Louisa? Right? I'm not convinced I'm going to make it any easier for you, to be honest. See? So maybe the answer is tape them on here. So you don't want your image to slip off your thingy, do you? Let's be honest. So tape it on with a bit of tape. And then we'll just drop it in afterwards. Now, obviously, you don't have to stamp. If you were just wanting white ones, and we'll do that in a sec as well, then you can just ignore the images side of it. So now we're going big, medium, little, aren't we? So we're going big, medium, little in here. And then you're just going to twiddle it around until it slots into place on there. And you'll feel it. You'll feel it. It will just slot eventually. And then spin it round and just double check that you're kind of lined up. So that's it there. And then when you close, just keep it tight and then you'll be able to see through the front. That's the way I would recommend that. That was easier for me. So tape the paper onto the die and then flip it up and just kind of slot it over and then just wiggle, and you'll feel it when it's there settled. Don't rub it too hard once it's settled, otherwise you'll push it back out again. And then we'll grab our die cut machine, which I should have set up before I did this because that would have been easier, but now I've only got one hand. You'll have to excuse me, I'm really not feeling myself today. Okay, so we need our base plate, because this is a thick folder. We need a base plate and a grey plate. Oh yeah, Cindy, that would be lovely if you plant some hibiscus. I love planting things. I would say I love growing. I love growing things, but they never grow. I plant loads of things, but they don't grow. And there you've got your little flowers cut out and embossed for you. So you've got all that gorgeous texture. I don't even know if you can see the texture, but you've got all that gorgeous texture coming out on your images. Love it. Really, really pretty. So the only other thing I was going to show you was this makes it a little bit easier, is cutting out the stamping side of things. So if you're really struggling, or you just kind of go, do you know what, I can't really be bothered with this today. Put your die in, and I say I always do it backwards, and then grab your cardstock. But there's your point. You can just see it. It's just wiggling in. It's just fitting in. Grab your cardstock. Cut some down size. You struggle with the embossing folder and colouring them. Okay. Yeah. So this might be a bit easier. And I don't want to kind of go, you can't, if you can't do it, you can't do it. I'm always happy to come around and show you, Louisa. Give me a shout and we can do a Zoom or something. It's not a problem. But if you don't want the stress, just do that. Okay. So you've got cardstock, just plain white cardstock over your die and your embossing folder. Then run that through. Because you can always use the stamps and colouring later on. You don't need to marry the two if you don't want to. I've thrown my plates somewhere. Run these through your embossing folder. I hope you're going to like this. And then they're going to come out white. Plain white. Okay, so we've now got 3 embossed flowers. How gorgeous are they? But they're not coloured, okay, at this point. So now what you can do, take your, everything's a right mess now. Take your daubers that we've used earlier. Grab your daubers. We just want light colour. Okay. And then your pink one. That's these are really quite dark. You might just want to get rid of a bit of that ink. You could do this with the blending brushes as well, don't forget. So these are watercolor. This is what Gail did, watercolored them. They would look absolutely stunning watercolored. That's exactly what she'd done. I think she'd cut them out like this onto watercolor paper and then watercolored them, and they were absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to do that. I think, like I say, that's what sold me on this set. But there's your flower colored. Isn't that pretty? And you could put as much or as little ink on there as you want, Louisa, or any of you, anybody who's playing with this set. That's quite a nice way to colour them in without needing to actually stamp them and without needing to actually colour. I think you get a lot more of the definition. I think you can see a lot more of that embossing that way around. This is nice. It's nice to have them embossed, but actually I do tend to cut that bit out when I'm doing the stamped images. Like, I'll either stamp and colour them and then just shape them myself into nice flowers, because they'll make gorgeous flowers, kind of roughed up like that. But I think either watercolouring or daubing allows you to really show off all that embossing in there. So again, if you just wanted a pink one, let's say, you didn't want to kind of bother with you could go really light on the outside, and you could add more colour and go on the inside. So I probably would use a blending brush, maybe, maybe not. They're quite small little images, aren't they? Depends how delicate you want to do them. And then you go in with more on the centre. Very fast. We don't want very fast. So yeah, hopefully that's given you some idea of how these kind of die and stamp combos work. So we're just going darker in the centre there. And I'm just going to take off that ink and blend that into the outside. That lighter that we'd already done. Okay. They'll look much better when they're on a card for sure as well, when you've got everything come together. But yeah, I was absolutely sold on that one, so I can't wait. Some of my team have got it. Everybody's gone, yes, I like that one. So yeah, hope you have some fun with it if you've got it, and if you haven't, then maybe you'll pop it in your basket soon if you're a demonstrator, or not, but in November, like 3rd or 4th of November, I think, if you're a customer. So some fun goodies. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. Can you just use the embossing folder? 100%. Yes. Can I just use the embossing folder so you can see what it looks like? It's going to be gorgeous just on its own. So I'm going to grab white, even though white isn't showing all that well this evening. Let me grab a bit more card. Okay. So it's a 6" by 6" folder, which is really good because you can make like bigger square cards. I think some of the bigger square cards look stunning. So I'm just going to cut a 6" piece so you can see the whole lot. My absolute pleasure. And then you could, if you wanted to, you could sit and colour all this as well. I don't think I would. I really like it, just kind of neutral on the back. But you could daub it. You could blend. Colour blends after you've done embossing folders. You can do so much. So same sandwich as before. Isn't it gorgeous? Absolutely love it. It's such a deep 3D embossing folder. Really, really, really pretty. Now, what you wouldn't want to do is you wouldn't want to now cut these out, because when you run embossing back through the cut and emboss machine, you flatten it all. Run away, Dobber. Yeah, it is. It's absolutely stunning, isn't it, Kate? I love it. Absolutely beautiful folder. Yeah, just standalone folder is gorgeous. Yeah, don't be kind of tempted, I would say. If you want those 3 elements, cut it out the other way like I showed you. Who did the watercolouring cards? That's Gail Ellis. I've put them in the team group, Louisa. So have a look in the team group, the Facebook chat. If you scroll back a little bit or just do a search for Gail, Gail. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous card she's done with that. And the colours are stunning. She posted it into the demonstrator planning place for anybody who is a demonstrator. Yes, it would make stunning wedding stationery. Absolutely gorgeous. We could look at that one all day, couldn't we? With just embossed in white as well. It's just stunning. You could do all other colours. Like I say, you could do a lot with it, but just white is really effective with that one. Yeah. So that's that one. And yeah, I'm going to love you and leave you because I'm going to go and get some rest. And I hope I feel better tomorrow. I won't be here next week because I am working the night shifts, sadly. So I'm going to say thank you very much indeed. I'm going to put something a little bit more pretty in front of you. Let's put that one. I'm rather than my just black card. I'm going to love you and leave you, and I will see you all in a couple of weeks' time. Thank you for joining me. Thank you so much indeed. Yeah, hopefully soon I'll feel better. Go and watch some telly under a duvet for half an hour and then off to bed, I think. Take care. Have a fantastic week. Like I say, if you want any links to shop with me or to join my team, they're in the description below. But I will wish you adieu, bid you adieu, wish you good night, and have a fabulous weekend. And I'll see you all really, really soon. Thanks, everybody. Bye then. Bye for now.